Welcome back to the Super Smash Project number 114. Yeah, so the music this time around was music that I was listening to around about mid 2010 to through 2011. And as you can see, I was listening. This is around the time that I started listening to K-pop. Won't be forever though, just for a few years. Anyway, let us continue, and this will most likely be a relatively short stream because I want to get, I kind of want to get to where we get Lloyd back. Lloyd will be with us through the final part of the game, and I think I'll grind some before I take on the final area. So right now, we're going through Mt Itoi once again. But our weapons are much stronger this time around, so we shouldn't have as much of trouble. Before I do anything else, let us there we go. Okay. And yeah, it's Tuesday, unfortunately, you know, middle of the day and whatnot, but middle of the week, excuse me. But this is one of the better days to stream, that or Wednesday. And Wednesdays historically were days where I would go to class, so Tuesday it is. Now we have Starman and a Barbot, but hopefully things should go a lot smoother this time around. Yeah, just one-hit deaths, one-hit kills, except for that. I don't actually know what's Nintendo's ultimate weapon in this one. Barbot is still... yeah. Pretty sure I have Nintendo's... not Nintendo's, Anna's. Yeah, I do have Anna's best weapon. She's not much of a physical fighter anyhow. She's more of a... more of a... how many times? Hopefully not as many this time around, but we'll see. This time around it should be much easier to get there. Let's see. Teddy advanced to the next level. Fight has increased by 5. Speed has increased by 5. Strength has increased by 2. Force has increased by 2. And that's it. Okay, let us actually use PSI with Nintendo to heal her up a bit. Wait, no. We need life up. Excuse me. Life up A. And then for... let's see. Teddy, we gotta really life up him. Okay. So by the time we face Gaius, I do want at least Nintendo's level to be like, hold on. To be like 35. Actually, this was the right way. Excuse me. Yeah, actually, let's do that anyway. Oh, okay. Sleep. Let us rest. Okay. Okay, Nintendo advanced to the next level. Fight has increased by 3, speed has increased by 2, wisdom has increased by 2, strength has increased by 3, force has increased by 3, maximum HP has increased by 2, maximum PP has increased by 2. Yep. Good luck with that. Yeah, I don't think I was ever particularly great at card games. Really, the only card game I kind of know how to play. I remember Power Stone, you know, back in the day. I didn't really play that a whole lot, but it's just, I remember that, you know. I never really knew how to play, like, the Pokemon card game. I never really knew how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Much. I know Yu-Gi-Oh! Has, like, points compared to, like, Pokemon's HP, but, yeah. Yeah, I don't know anything about Magic. Although I always thought the art in it was pretty cool. There was a hobby store, I remember, pretty close to my house back in the day. And that had a lot of those kind of card games. And I miss it. I miss that hobby store. Okay. There we go. Unfortunate. So I definitely know that I need Nintendo up to, okay, where are we, guys? Where are we exactly? Okay, not this way. I know, yeah, no, I'm going the right way. So Nintendo, I know I need to get him to level 35. I think for the others, I might want to get them to level 30, though I'm not too sure. let's just check that. Life Up Cream, Nintendo got Life Up Cream. That's good. Wait. Actually, let's use Life Up Cream on Anna. Okay. I don't really know how much HP you get from that though. Really. I feel like sometimes with the Blue Star Men, damage barely does anything, and then other times it's like a lot of damage. I don't know if there's anything, you know, specific with that or not. Particularly when it comes to like Teddy, it's a lot of damage. There we go, and advanced to the next level. Fight has increased by 1, speed has increased by 2, wisdom has increased by 4, strength has increased by 2, force has increased by 4, maximum HP has increased by 5, maximum PP has increased by 6, and learned a new PSI power. That's good. Wait a sec, wait a sec. Force has increased by 4, speed has increased by 4, strength has increased by 3, force has increased by 1, maximum HP has increased by 3. I actually thought you were playing against other players rather than like NPCs. At least I think that's, you know, what you're referring to. The computer killing themselves. Oh, okay. So like so it's like somebody playing Pokemon and, you know, they have a Graveler and they use Self-Destruct on the first turn. just basically for the hell of it. uh, you know, I do have a question. What is worse? Graveler using self-destruct on the first turn? Or a Metapod constantly using Harden? That's the question. Okay, Hank's Bat. That is, I believe that's Nintendo's best weapon. So let us... Let's... Give that to Teddy. Oh yeah. Metapod, like, with Graveler using self-destruct, it's at least done quickly. But, Harden, it takes forever to kill, so, or to faint, I guess. So that's probably worse. True, true. Most of the time, though, I'm one of those who does, like, all offensive attacks. Which in some games, it's actually kind of better. I remember there's, I don't know who it was, who tried playing Pokemon Coliseum, and, they started out... You start out with a battle, with a Pokemon battle, and, you have different choices of attacks and all that, status effects, whatnot. And so, this dude tried to really strategize, and he lost. He lost the very first Pokemon battle in Pokemon Coliseum. That's really hard to lose. And he would have just won if he only used offensive moves. Oh, there I am. Oh boy, let's run. I don't think, well, in the first Pokemon battle in, Pokemon Coliseum, The thing is, you know, you don't really have a choice. It's like a simulation almost. So you don't have a choice of like who who you're playing as, or like what attacks they can do and stuff like that. So it's out of choices. I don't think any of them were attacks that had status effects. I think they were all just either attacks or status effects. So that's why he, you know, didn't do any of that. But yeah, you know, because it's like a simulation thing, he was not supposed to lose. But he did, because he strategized rather than just go on the offensive, because, you know, it's the first battle of the game that you're kind of forced into. So I love Pokemon Colosseum. It is hard as fuck though. Like compared to other Pokemon games, it is actually really tough. And while I did manage to beat it, I still have not beat Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. And that's probably even more difficult. I got to like the island place, but I got stuck after that. I wish there were like 3 Franklin badges. Right now I only really have 2. So there's a Franklin badge on Nintendo. So Nintendo is not really affected very much by PK attacks. And then there is one on Lloyd. In truth, I should probably have it on Anna and Teddy. So they don't... So Anna, in particular, doesn't keep dying. Okay, where are we going? We're going here, I think. Oh. Kind of reminds me of, you know, in fighting games where you have people button mash, and like against, you know, players that aren't as experienced, button mashing works pretty well. But if you play against like a very experienced player, you're gonna have a bad time. Actually, speaking of, the only fighting game where I don't actually button mash is Pokken Tournament. With Pokken Tournament, I actually know what the hell I'm doing every time. So I do have like a particular strategy for defeating people. And it usually works, considering I have actually finished the game. So... I assume who you're playing against probably doesn't know the game very well, which is why he is doing all that combos and special summons, or at least just not as experienced. Oof. Yeah, that sucks. I've definitely been there before. Sometimes I get so damn close to something, and then boom, it's just nothing. Actually, now that I think of it, can... It doesn't look... Wait, hold on. Okay, Nintendo has Franklin badge. Teddy, yeah, so... I think what I will do, maybe, is... I don't know if this will do anything, but let's give Anna the Franklin badge. Actually, before I do anything else. So supposedly on top of Mt Itoi there's a healer. You know, he has his house there. I'm hoping that that house does everything. Like, you know, not only heals you, but it revives party members, also, also has like a phone to save the game and all that. Buffalo. For now, I'm probably gonna run away. If I had Anna with me, I would actually try to stay and fight. See if I can. Anyhow. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna fight. We're not doing as much damage, I don't think. And our attacks are gonna be quite a lot better. Can't wait until Nintendo's level 35 and I can finally revive party members. Like Anna, who keeps dying. I gotta go. Well, I mean, thank you for joining. I mean, it's fine. See you around later. You know, I'll be back here, and I'll almost certainly be playing Mother by Saturday, the next stream. Until then, tools.